In this video, I'm going to share with you all the online academies, platforms, YouTube videos, courses, you name it, everything that I have been using to learn brand design. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Alejandro. I'm a brand designer from Costa Rica, and in this channel I share with you everything related to brand design. So in this video, I just wanted to, share like everything that I have been using, all the online courses, online platforms, as I said, and to give you a little bit of context why this is so important for me. So I didn't have the opportunity to go to, design school from an early age. So what I did is that I started, learning from online platforms. But to give you a little bit more context, I'm here in Costa Rica. I'm located in Costa Rica, and I started designing since 2006. I started designing mostly websites at that point, and I started building my business up until a break that I did on 2013. And last year, in 2020, when I came back, I discovered that the landscape, the market for brand design, it had changed a lot. And so like there was a lot of people just sharing their resources. There were like more online platforms that were like more affordable for me. It was not this very expensive universities anymore, where kind of the knowledge was locked down. And so I was like super excited when last year I discovered that. So I, through the whole lockdown, the pandemic days, I started to, consume, like binge watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I hope you can relate. So what I wanted to do is tell you how I started to, kind of refresh my skills on design, and how I actually start learning brand design. And some of these resources you might already know them, but what I want to do is I want to share them with you so that in case you're wondering, what are your recommendations for courses, or in case you're wondering, like, am I missing any resource, or am I missing something, so that you can have at least my perspective and you can add to your arsenal, let's say, of online knowledge. All right, so without further ado, I want to start kind of, I thought about it, and I wanted to start kind of in a chronological way of, how did I start last year, as a way to organize this list of resources. So I want to start with the one and only Marco Creativo. And this resource is in Spanish, and there are a couple of more resources that are in Spanish. Again, since I'm from Costa Rica, that's my native language, and so it was the first like resource that I found, and I mean he's just amazing. As you can see, he has already like 500,000 followers. So he's pretty popular in the design community of Spanish speakers. Unfortunately, I don't think there is actually translations or subtitles or anything like that. But so what he does is like he has very organized playlist, for instance, where the most valuable thing that I found, and kind of the first things that I found that started to refresh my mindset from back in the 2000s to how branding is done now, and how what is a creative process, and like all this type of things. So I think that one of the first videos that I started watching was this, like how to make a logo, like a professional logo, and he's sharing all his process. It's like about 8 videos, and he's like very detailed. He shares like everything, and it was super helpful, super eye-opening to me. See how he did these logos and everything. So I just fell in love with this design and the way that he teaches. He's actually a teacher from graphic design teacher from Spain. And so yeah, and that's one of the things that I really liked about him. And he's very friendly and approachable and everything. And also he he creates this type of fun videos to watch. He calls it logo wars, where you have like 3 different designers giving like, you know, a brief, and they have to in a week come up with something. So it's kind of a challenge. It's pretty fun to watch, and you learn a lot. And he has also some brand presentations. He does present the brands that he creates. So that's when I started to kind of have like a good idea on how to present a brand, like seeing how he did it. Yeah, so he does brand reviews, such as the one for Burger King, for instance, or Pringles, or let's see what others. Those are kind of famous logos that he did a review for. And what he says about them is actually, you know, pretty cool. You learn a lot about a brand redesign and everything. So yeah, he's really great. He's kind of I consider him like my mentor, and I really love what he does. Now on to the next one. Of course, there is 99.99 chance that you by now you know the future. I just wanted to put it here because it's the next kind of resource that I found, and this is a huge one, to be honest. You know, what I love about them is that they have really, there's a lot of videos that they create, and they're really high quality because they are sharing their experience, as a successful agency, and so what they're sharing is really valuable. There's a lot of content, a lot of videos that you can watch for free, and you can get a lot of insight onto not only things about design, but also things about the business of graphic design, which I think that is more valuable and more difficult to find. So I mean, yeah, they're great. They have really good quality. Nowadays, they're focusing a lot on shorts, because of course the algorithm, that's what they like now. And also another platform they have is the Future Academy, and here is where you can buy, or this is actually the platform when you get the courses. This is where you go to. And as you can see, I have bought these ones. This is the one for the style guide, which really helped me with this last client that I had, to create something really good. The pick for proposal, I bought it, but haven't actually, used it. Stylescapes this is a must have. It is amazing how it changes the game, this is a must have. This is when you I'm subscribed to the Future Pro Group. So when you get into the Pro Group, you get access to a lot of resources. I'm not gonna get into this because this is behind a paywall, and so I'm not sure how much I'm actually able to share. But you get access to this, and this once you get into the Future Pro Group. This was there's an archive for a brand strategy session that we had in the future. So it really gave me a lot of insight and a lot of structure on how to create a brand strategy workshop, and what are the main parts that it should have, and kind of understanding a different framework. That's pretty cool. Also, there is this course that I bought from them for logo design. It's pretty informative, but I have to be honest, I don't think this is kind of the best course that you can find on logo design. I was expecting, because this one, this was crazy. It was crazy good. But this one, it's good, but it's not, crazy good. And then you have, the store of the Future, where you can find lots of more courses that there, and all these courses are really, really high quality. So, I really recommend them. And once you buy these courses, you get something really cool, which is access to a Circle, a platform, where it's kind of a platform where you can actually, find other creatives and, network and meet new people, and that's pretty cool. And also, once you get into the Future Pro group, You have like another one of this, but exclusive for program members, and I think that now they have like 750 members, and yeah, it's pretty cool, the people that you find there, and all the archive of videos and teachings, and so it's pretty cool. Okay, so the next resource that we have is Domestika. I think this is one of the best places to buy courses because the quality, the production quality is really good. All these courses are like short type of courses. They're very summarized, and it's kind of, they're good because they give you like a structure of what are the things that you have to learn, but later on you have to use your own curiosity and start learning even more, because it's not that that knowledge that you're gonna get there, it's just enough. It's just like a good framework, like a good structure to boost your creative process and the things that you're learning. So I am addicted to buying courses. As you can see, all these courses are the courses that I have bought over the past months. I have to be honest, I haven't checked all of them. Some of them, they were like under crazy discounts, and I bought them to make sure that I have like all the resources. And for instance, like if I have to do like a naming project, I know that I have a resource that I have already bought that I can go to and kind of refresh, reference back to those type of things. And yeah, like for instance, look at this one from the Saffron agency. This is a pretty big agency of design, and so yeah, they share kind of some of their insights, and it's pretty cool. But the two courses that I really recommend the most, that are like kind of my all-time favorites, is Sagi Habib's logo design from concept to presentation. It's really good. It's really high quality. It's really inspiring, most of all. Yeah, it's very informative, but it's really inspiring. For me, Sagi Habib is is one of my inspirations, to be honest. I really like his style, how clean and minimalistic, and how cool their logos look like. So that's really cool. And also, I bought this course. I think this is available and with subtitles in English, because this is like a Spanish course. But the reason why I bought it is because I wanted to kind of improve in my skills on creating secondary elements for brand identity systems. So this was really good because it shows you what things you can use to create all of these additional resources. So that was pretty cool. Again, it's very brief, and you have to kind of keep learning by yourself and stuff, but it's a really good way to start. Okay, now we're going to move to Skillshare. So Skillshare is a really good platform to learn. I hope that, well, I'm sure that you know it by now, because they are always collaborating with different creators, YouTube creators and stuff. So it's pretty popular. I think that something really good is that the subscription, like even better if you get like the yearly subscription, gives you access to a crazy amount of courses, and so it's a pretty good deal. But I think the downside is that the quality sometimes cannot be as good as the quality that you get with courses like with Domestika. So you have to filter a lot. You have to do your research and start finding what are kind of the best courses that you can find. But you can find some really good ones. For instance, the ones that I'm going to recommend to you. Sagi Habib again. Here he has another course of this was actually the first one that I saw from Sagi Habib. So he has a course on logo design and his process and everything. And here you can see projects from other people, and this is a really good course. And also Ellen Lupton. I hope that I said that last name right. She's, for me, like a really good source of inspiration for graphic design, because she's very passionate about what she does, and whenever she started teaching something, she does it with such passion, and she loves it, and she's able to transmit that. So it's really, to me, it's really inspiring to the point where sometimes I'm lacking inspiration and I have to do a design, but it's not like I feel like I want to do it and I'm like, okay, emergency. So what I do is that I go to Skillshare, look for her, put a video in the background of her talking and teaching and whatever, and it's like my creative juices start flowing again. So yeah, that's a thing that I do. Okay, and also another one that I want to really recommend is this course on brand identity for designers. This course is really good because he shares a lot of things that in other courses you rarely find. So up until this point, all these courses are pretty much about logo design, but he touches on brand identity design and the whole kind of creation of the brand process. And things like, look at this, consult call, discovery, brand archetypes, brand tackling. Like, this is not just designing a cool logo and that's it. This is about brand design. So I mean I really loved it. I pretty much watched the whole thing, and there are other videos I had to watch again. And he's really, so Jeremy is really talented. I found him on Instagram, and he had like a lot of followers on Instagram. He's one of the influencers there, to the point that I'm pretty sure that you know him. And he has something pretty cool, which is the Muir Academy. I'm just showing you, kind of things, that are kind of mine, so to speak, or my posts. So because again, this is behind a paywall, and I'm not sure what I can share or not. But there's another. It's like from the future is a circle type of platform where you can see a lot of other brand designers. It's like focus on brand design. And yeah, you get to share the feedback. You can get ask for feedback, and every week, every Thursday, these days on Thursdays, he's doing these meetings where and it's funny because since he's from Australia, for him it's already Fridays, so the official day for him is Fridays, but for me here in Costa Rica is on Thursdays. But these meetings is something that I really look forward every week, because he always shares amazing things, not only about design, about brand design, but also again about the business of design. So you have a great opportunity to really ask questions and really take advantage from his experience and everything that he is sharing so generously. So I'm gonna leave a link below to this academy. Full disclosure, this is an affiliate link, so when you click on that particular link, I'm gonna get like a small percentage at no extra cost to you. So full disclosure there. But I want to recommend it a lot, because it's been super good, the experience. And another thing that I really want to recommend, and none of the rest of the things I have any affiliate links, but another thing that I wanted to recommend is this one, is the freelance with Mike Janda. Mike Janda is just amazing. To me, is one of the other mentors that I have. I have received a couple of coachings from him, so we had like meetings and stuff, and I think it's just amazing because you can learn everything that you have to learn to feel ready to start your freelance creative business. And so when I started at the beginning of this year, I was like so unsure of where should I begin with. And so this course gave me kind of that structure. I haven't finished everything yet, but I think that the most important parts for me was kind of this one, selling for creatives, and also pricing and proposals and contracts. So the current contracts that I create are based upon the templates that Mike Janda offers here, and so this is gold. So I cannot recommend you this enough. I wish I had an affiliate link for this, but I don't. But yeah, this is really good. Now next, and again, this is kind of in order of like a chronological order of how I actually discovered these resources. Kriana is another platform, learning platform. I have to be honest, I don't use it that often, but I found this course that is on branding specifically for startups, and it was pretty cool because they went through kind of a discovery session for startups, and so it was cool to see kind of another framework which is kind of more simplified for this type of businesses. So it was pretty cool to learn those type of things. But yeah, other than that, I haven't bought like this one for kind of logo design from zero to something. Again, I like this to buy this type of courses because I'd like to see other perspectives. I like to see what other graphic designers do and their processes, and I really enjoy kind of learning from everyone. So the next resource that I really want to recommend is Living with Pixels. This is a really good resource because he teaches how you can actually build a website from zero using Elementor, which is a plugin from that you can use in WordPress, and is really good. It's really complete. You can do a lot of things without knowing how to code. It's just amazing. So he teaches how to do that. My current website, the one that I had this 2021, the beginning of this year, I did it with Elementor. It's really good, great tool. And the one that I'm actually updating, the one that I'm hopefully released by the time that maybe you watch this video in the future, that one I'm designing with Elementor as well. So he shares a lot of things. He shares like everything that he knows about Elementor. He's just such a great guy. And he does have a course that I bought that is knowing how to use XD to do a web design. So that's pretty cool. And the last thing, the last resource that I want to maybe mention, I'm not sure if sharing is the appropriate word, because I mean, this is the other resource that was in Spanish. This is a marketing kind of a marketing school, and they have this course that they call it master's degree. I think this is just like a really big course on marketing, but yeah, I don't, because it's free. And the catch is that you have to buy a website and a domain name and a hosting from the referrals that they have, which is Gator Host, which I haven't heard good things about, and the other one is Bluehost, which I have heard good things about. And so yeah, that's the only catch. Their business model is based on affiliate marketing, pretty much. But yeah, they have like this first module is kind of things about the course, and then this is about how to use WordPress. I went through all these videos because since I'm really good, like a heavy WordPress user, I want to make sure that I'm not, kind of missing any feature or anything that I should be doing. And it was pretty complete. I mean, it was interesting. And then this one, it's about SEO and how to optimize your website for be found in Google. As you can see, there's a lot of information, a lot of videos, and they're not 1 minute videos. As you can see, 7 minutes, 15 minutes, 8 minutes, 19 minutes. So yeah, it's pretty good. This is Google Analytics. So they explain to you this type of things, email marketing, and then social media marketing, and I think that's it. Optimization, web optimization, and Facebook ads, and personalizing Facebook ads, and yeah. So as you can see, it's a lot of things. So that's what I'm studying these days. I'm finishing my website right now, my personal, the website of my studio, and I'm redesigning it to make it look like more modern and kind of apply things that I've been learning about web design. And so, but yeah, after that, I'm gonna continue with this course, and And so that's kind of my journey. I want to mention something which is not an online platform, so that you can see maybe where is it that I have been learning to kind of complete the whole thing. As you can see, like, or as I mentioned before, one of the sources of things that I've been learning was in 2000, like since 2006, that I have been, kind of designing and learning by doing. And the other thing that is not included here is that last year I did kind of a semester of design school, and I dropped off because that's not my thing. I think that learning a lot of things that that you're not going to use, and it was like a very slow learning environment, and a lot of homeworks to reinforce things that I already got. And yeah, it was I was like, nah, that's not my thing. And so that's why I dropped off of design school. But it was pretty cool because I got kind of the design fundamentals, and also I got the fundamentals of drawing as well, so that kind of helped me a lot. And there is another university, so that design school is called Veritas University. And also there is another university where I studied branding, and it is called Universidad Creativa, so Creative University. Very creative name. And so those are kind of the other resources where I have been learning about branding, other than books, but that's a whole different video. And so yeah, I hope that this list of resources and courses and everything are helpful to you, help you, to give you kind of a perspective on what else you can be doing, what else can you be learning. And yeah, thank you very much for watching until the end of this video. Thank you very much for your support. If you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't done that, and I see you in the next video. Remember, never allow fear to steal your happiness. Bye.